Salut tout le monde! Hello everyone! This is Elizabeth with Fluent in 3 Months, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the staircase, which is a French course I recently reviewed. I was curious about the staircase because it teaches French through stories. Have you ever heard a language learner say, "Oh, I learned Spanish by watching soap operas on Telemundo"? I always thought, that sounds like a smart idea. Stories can be addicting and keep you coming back, especially if they have good cliffhangers. I never really found that method worked for me, though. When it comes to stories, I'm more of a reader. And when I learn French with courses that use stories, I always find them helpful. That's why I was curious to try the staircase. So, how was it? You can read my review, which I've linked in the video description. In this video, I want to show you how it works, so you can decide whether it's a good fit for you. I'm going to show you a lesson called La Clé. Like all good stories, there are characters to follow. This is Lana. In this lesson, the story follows her childhood growing up on a vineyard in France. La Clé is a beginner lesson that will teach you how to construct a sentence in French from scratch, while drawing you into a story about Lana and her brother. Let's take a quick look at that lesson to see how the sentences and story gradually build. You see, with each step on the staircase, you are learning new vocabulary and grammar. There are lessons ranging from beginner to advanced. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to show you a beginner lesson. Exercise 1 teaches us the word for I in French. We learn about the answer by opening the clues. Ah, yes, I equals je. We type the answer in the white box. As we continue to read the clues, we'll delve deeper into the grammar. Next, we check the pronunciation.
Je.
And lastly, we double check our spelling. Let's go to the next step and see what happens. Here we are asked to translate the sentence, I give. But what if we don't know the word for give? Not a problem. We simply check the clues. Donner, to give. Je donne, I give. Another clue gives us a tip on how to pronounce done. Je donne. Next, we check our spelling. And we can hear a native speaker say the sentence.
Je donne.
Let's skip a few steps so that we can see how nicely the sentences progress. She gives the key. I typed the answer in earlier to save us time. We learned from earlier steps how to say she and give. Elle donne. And if we forget, no worries. We can simply open a clue. Ah yes, la clé equals the key. Now let's listen to a native speaker say the sentence. I find this is a good time to practice my pronunciation by repeating the sentence after the speaker.
Elle donne la clé.
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 Elle donne la clé. Lastly, we check our spelling, and then off we go. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite things about the staircase. Multi-answers. As you know, there are numerous ways to convey an idea in French. Most grammar books will only give you one answer, while the staircase has a solution. For more complex sentences, you have a number of correct ways to translate your sentence. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways to compare your answer with a correct translation. How cool is that? I hope you have a better idea of how the staircase works. You are building essential vocabulary and grammar in a series of lessons that reads like a novel. As I worked through the story, I became invested in seeing how Lana is doing. The Staircase is a unique series of online French courses for all levels, where you learn by working through a story. You go through the story step by step, and with each step, you climb the staircase and learn more French. Much like the addictive nature of soap operas, the Staircase course is a sneaky way of teaching you French. While working through the course, there were a lot of cliffhangers that pulled me into the next lesson. There's one where Lana meets a new love interest. He seems smitten with her, and then the lesson ended. I learned new vocabulary and grammar almost without realizing it, just because I wanted to follow the story. You can probably tell I like this course a lot. I recommend you try it for yourself, and if you would like to do that, you can click the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching.